Good day, most precious microgods and goddesses. Today we are extremely privileged to have internationally acclaimed actress, singer, mother of culture, and queen of the stage, Kumari Ambigay, here with us. Akka, you are a superstar in South Africa and India for 50 years. And I know that it couldn't have been easy for you to train in a foreign country for so many years, and you've come back to serve South Africa. So what is the recipe for your success?
Well, as you know, that when we were little, we were exposed to spirituality, gods, and a lot of every turn we took, it was God, God, God. So I went, remembering taking my little Ganesha, which my grandmother gave me, all the way in the ship and worshipped every day. And I suppose that is the one gave me the anchor, not to move out of my focus to learn and study.
That's amazing. So how did you maintain your 50 years of glory as a dance guru, an actress, and a singer? You are a legend in South Africa.
You know, our culture says we have 64 cultures, including cooking in the arts. And I may not know how to cook very well or paint very well, but the arts that I've taken, music, dance, and literature, has been my pillar of focal point. And you know, when you love to do something every day in your life and never move out of that focus, you never worked a day in life.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
So this one's for our youth, especially. The world revolves around this phenomenon called love. And if we had to put the spotlight on love and deconstruct this elusive concept, we might find that love is a double-edged sword, as Khalil Gibran puts it. Even Shakespeare has not been able to define love completely. Is love an illusion? Is it real? What is your take on love?
You're asking me? Okay, I'm going to give you that. Well, all teenagers and all of us, when we're growing, especially girls, we have that a knight in shining armor, a big hero would come galloping on his white horse and pick us up like a princess and take us away right away. But I'm gonna be very sorry to burst your bubble. It's not like that. Love is real. Love is not illusion. Love is very real. But the question is, you shouldn't say what is love. You shouldn't ask what is love. You should ask who is love.
Wow.
And go right in front of the mirror, and there you got the answer. Look at yourself and you got the answer.
Wow, that is just fascinating.
Thank you.
So how did you manage to balance so many roles as mother, as dance guru, as singer, as teacher, as friend? You just manage so many roles. And women today are battling with this challenge. So what advice would you give them?
Okay, the most difficult thing for me in life was to ride a bicycle, to balance on a bicycle. Up till today, when I see a little tricycle, I want to ride it. And that has been my bucket list. And anyway, the life's bicycle is much easier to ride if you have God, if you put God first. If you ask God to give you a push. So I suppose it was quite challenging, but I'm still balancing very well and still riding the bicycle.
Fantastic. That you are doing in a phenomenal way.
Thank you.
So, who has been your motivation since childhood?
Okay, this is where I'm gonna say this. Normally they say Mada Pida Guru Devam, okay, but there's something else that Abhayar said. தாயற் சிறந்ததொரு கோயிலும் இல்லை தந்தை சொல் மிக்க மந்திரம் இல்லை. It means there's no other temple to worship but your mother. And there's no magic words that can be given to you by your father's advice. Okay? And this I have been taken. And my father always said, go into the field and find your master. He was a great master, thinking beyond his time. He was the late Madhimugam Pillai, a playwright in South Africa, a dramatist, whom I trained under him before I left for India. And also to enhance this was my grandmother, Mrs. Lakshmi Govender, who was in the passive resistance. So you could see we have politics also in my cultural family. And I went into the field and I sought a lot of teachers. I learnt a lot from them. I gained a lot of knowledge. And up till now, I'm still seeking for teachers. But there's nobody to replace my dad.
I agree.
Thank you.
Akka, you have been put through the chariots of fire in India through your training, but you've come out the other side as pure liquid gold. And we in this country, as students, have benefited a great deal from your immense wisdom. At every lesson, you've given us pearls, you've given us diamonds, gemstones. There's one particular diamond kurul that I remember and that has been the foundation of my life. It's been the philosophy on which I live, and that is the kurul on learning, which says karka kasadara karpave katrapin nitka adikka tagha. To translate, let your learning be perfect and let your life be a noble commentary on it. Akka, I want to say thank you for all the knowledge and all the wisdom that you have imparted to me and thousands of students in this country. We are very grateful to have been guided by you and your great wisdom, especially all the scripture that you intertwined into your lessons of dance and music. As a parting shot to the world, what would you like the world to remember you by? Could you give the world one more Sullivan diamond?
Okay, we are living through the pandemic and we all are very aware of each other, physically touching each other and not moving in public so much. This is the time. We made of spirit and body. Just remember, without the spirit, there's no body. Without the body, there's no spirit. Because that's why in Tamil they say, Uyir எழுத்து மெய் எழுத்து. And when the Uyir and the Mei, the life and the body vowels get together, they become Uyir Mei எழுத்து. Then only it works. So if you want your spirit to work for you, you want to elevate yourself, sit still, close your eyes and meditate. And if you want your body, which is very important in the working place, if you want your body to work, my mantra, move it.
That was fascinating. So, thank you so much, most precious micro gods and goddesses. Stay infinitely blessed always.
Thank you for this opportunity, Manas.
I'm humbled and grateful, Akka.